Hello guys, today I am going to teach you how you can use embedded MongoDB in your project. So if you are develop any Spring Boot application, so definitely you need a database because you want to store your data in database. So if you go for the embedded MongoDB, you don't require to install any database like Eclipse, Oracle, and any other database you don't want to install in your local system. So a Spring Boot application, a Spring Boot project automatically give you a one dependency called embedded MongoDB. So you don't want to install any database, you just use embedded database. So whenever you start your server, it is active your database, you can insert the data and you can do anything. And whenever you want to escape, you just off the server and you can go for it. So your data is only available when your server is started. I hope you understood. Okay, तो सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं कि आप इसे कैसे कर सकते हो. How you can configure your embedded MongoDB in your project. So इस वीडियो पे हम बात करेंगे आज. तो लेकर चलते हैं आपको अपने स्क्रीन पे. तो सबसे पहले इसका एडवांटेज तो आप जान लिए कि आपको कोई लोकल डेटाबेस की जरूरत नहीं है जो आपके सिस्टम में इंस्टॉल करना हो. तो आपका मेमोरी का बचत होगा और इजीली से आप मैनेज कर सकते हो डेटा को. उसके बाद इसको कॉन्फ़िगर करने के लिए हम एक प्रोजेक्ट डेवलप करेंगे एंड उस प्रोजेक्ट में हम लोग एम्बेडेड MongoDB का यूज करेंगे. ओके, तो सबसे पहले हमें टू डिपेंडेंसी का यूज होता है. उस डिपेंडेंसी को हम प्रोजेक्ट करते समय ही आपको बताते चलेंगे. तो शुरू करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले चलते हैं अपने इस क्लिप्स में. आई थिंक क्लिप्स इज ऑलरेडी रनिंग ऑन, सो यू डोंट वांट टू ओपन वन मोर टाइम्स. ओके, जस्ट कट इट. क्लोज. ओके, सो हम अपने लिस्ट में हैं और सबसे पहले प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट करते हैं. एम्बेडेड MongoDB को कैसे कॉन्फ़िगर कर सकते हैं अपने प्रोजेक्ट में. बेसिकली फोकस हम इस पे ही करेंगे और आपको किसी डेटाबेस का रिक्वायर्ड नहीं होगा. आप कोई भी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. सबसे इजी तरीका है कि आप अपने डेटाबेस से कॉन्फ़िगर कर सकते हो. सो सिंपली आप क्रिएट करो वन प्रोजेक्ट. आई एम गोइंग टू क्रिएट वन स्प्रिंग बूट प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, तो सबसे पहले कॉन्फ़िगर करेंगे स्प्रिंग बूट प्रोजेक्ट, स्प्रिंग स्टार्टर प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, and what I have to do? You are learning a Spring Boot or embedded MongoDB. What do you want? Okay, so let's enjoy now. What is happening here? Why not supported? My Spring Boot MongoDB is not supported. Okay, so just write here the project name embedded MongoDB use या configuration. Spring लिखते हैं इसे Spring Boot EMBEDED embedded MongoDB project. Okay, and you can mention a Maven, Java 8 version, Java and anything. This is your package, so remember it. Next click. So here you want two dependency. One is Spring Boot web. You know, whenever you are going to create a Spring Boot application, you required a Spring web, and one more things you required Spring dev tools, and it is optional, so just click here. One more things you required what? Embedded MongoDB. So search here EMBEDED embedded MongoDB. So you can find here embedded MongoDB database. Okay, click here, and one more Springboot MongoDB. Springboot MongoDB. You can search Mongo. So Spring Data MongoDB. So this is you have to put here. So I hope you see you want these 4 dependency. Okay, so just click next and finish it. It takes some time to create your project, and you can definitely create your project. Okay, so just wait some time for it. It's a very simple here. It's not a very big and you can do it very easily. So first of all, what is this, guys? This is not a fully created, so it's showing something different. Okay, I think now everything is come. 100% it's done. 100% is done. Now you just extract your project, and this is the structure of your project. So whatever you want to write, you write here src main java, your project about it, your Java code, and you want to configure your project like property.jsp. You can configure here resources, and if you want to add any dependency, so go for the pom.xml. So I am open the pom.xmls, and you have to do one more things. It's very important. Remember it. So just go and see what is the dependency you are added. You are added a Springboot MongoDB, data MongoDB, good. A Springboot web, good. And you are added one more things is a Spring DevTools, a Springboot DevTools, and you are also added a Spring starter test is automatically added, and one more things is automatic added by your automatic not added, it's JUnit testing also added. You have to go here, this dependency d.flap embedded. So you want to go embedded MongoDB and remove the scope. If you not remove the scope, it's maybe cause your application. So make sure that you have to remove your scope. Okay, and just save it. Come back and just come back and configure your port numbers, because one port number is by default, it's already running. So I am going to change my port number. Server.port is 8023. Okay, so my port number is changed. Now what I have to do, I have to create one class, and this class name is model class. Okay, this class name is model class. So just write a package called model, and you have to write the class name is student model, student. So student is a model class, so you have to write something data like that. Okay guys, so here I am going to take 3 variables: private, string, name. One more things you want: private, string, roll numbers. One more things: private, string, location, student location. Okay, I'm going to use Lombok, so I don't want to do anything. I just write @data. Okay. So just import it. Oh my god, at the data. Actually, I'm not added Lombok dependency, so I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to generate everything. So generate setter and getter. Okay, I'm going to generate two string methods because I want to print the data. So generate it. I want to generate one constructors using the field and without using the field. I want one default constructor to generate it. Okay, deselect all and just generate. I hope you got it. How you can do is, you can see this is my model class. This is my model class. So I have doing everything in this model class. And one more thing is, this is the model class. So you have to make sure you have to write this is model. So if you are using MongoDB, if you are use JPA repository, then you have to do other things, but I'm going to use embedded MongoDB, so I have to go for MongoRepository. So I have to write document @document. Okay, so after document you can give a value, your name, anything, otherwise you can't give, it's also fine. So document, I have to provide one ID because it's take one primary key, so I just import ID. Okay, so in this section everything is fine. If you want to write component you can write, otherwise no way to do it. Okay, just save it and create one more things. What you have to create, you have to create one more controllers, a repository. So repo class, so it's an interface, so just take one interface and just write a package called repo and repo. So you have to do sprint repo and create this interface and extend, because interface will be extend only. So MongoRepository, and you have to pass, I'm going to pass here t place whatever model class. So I'm going to pass a student model class. Okay, and here I'm going to pass whatever first column I declared as a ID. So this data type is a strings. You want to see, you see this. So this is a string type, that's why I have mentioned here strings. I don't want to do anything else apart from it. One more annotation I have to write, @repository. So our application will understand that this is the repository. Okay, everything is fine. So you have a repository, you have a model class, and one more things you don't want controllers, because I'm going to save data in this class only. So just open it, your main class, it's by default you created. Here implements one class called command line runner interface. Command line runners, in this command line runner having a one unimplemented method, so you have to implement it. Go and just click here unimplemented. Okay, so now you got it. One more things you have to do, you have to create an object of your repository. How you can create? Just write private student student repo repo semicolon. If you want to create the object of the student repo, just do like that, auto add auto add. So automatically this object is created, and you can see this repository having a student repo This Mongo repository having so many methods, you can use it and you can invite. You don't want to think about anything. Okay, so come here, and here in this run methods, you have to do two things. Create an object, for example, repo dot insert. Insert having a method, so you can insert one entity, a student class. So just I'm going to insert new student, and a student having what ID is 1 2. One more thing's name Prince, and location is Hyderabad. That's it. So you have created one object and just copy it, because you want to create more than one times. So copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. 4 times I have created. I have to change the ID 3 4 and 5. I want to change the name is Deepak, Akash, Assis, and I want to change location also, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Delhi. That's it. So I am able to insert the data in database. So just print ki data is inserted in database embedded MongoDB. Okay, now you want to get the data, you want to print also data. So how you can print it? You can print like that. You have a list of student and s equal to, you can write repo dot find all. So it will return all the data from your embedded MongoDB database which are connected with your repo, this repo. Okay, you want to display data in your console. So you want one iterator, because you want to iterate iterator in util class, iterator of a student itr equal to new, not new, you just write s dot iterator. Okay, and tick one more things, what while itr dot has next. I think basically this is the collection portion and you can do it. So you just s out and print all the data. So itr dot next, you want next and dot to a string. That's it. So all the data are printed in your console. So I'm going to run this application. Everything is fine. Yeah, everything is fine. Just save it, this repo. Everything is fine. Just come back, right click on your project and run your project. Run as a Springboot app. Your project is running on, and might be not any errors I'm expecting. So like that you can create your embedded database and you can insert the data, you can fetch the data, you can use it for testing purpose. So basically everyone going for in real time only embedded database, because for examples you are using oracles, other person are using MySQL, so how you can communicate with each others? So it is very difficult. So we have to go for, so first of all you have to see your database is started and now it's printed key data is inserted in MongoDB, and now you are printed all the data whatever you insert in your database. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channels and forward and share with your friends so that everyone doing like that and he know about how to do the project in embedded MongoDB. Thank you so much for watching my video.